Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk to you about something. Those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm always on the lookout for a really good and fun new mobile game, but not only just new ones. I also like taking a look at games that have been on the market for a while that's really got some staying power, because one thing that I've noticed over the years of covering different games is that it is really hard to launch these games and really hard to make them super successful. So I wanted to talk about one today that I feel merits some good conversation and also give you some reasons why it's an excellent year to start this game. So let's get into it. All right, and welcome back. Before we jump into the video, I just want to make you aware, if you've not played the game, if you want to start a brand new account, you can use my link in the description below or the QR code that you see on your screen. By doing that, you're going to get the legendary Elenaril, and then once you hit level 15, you're going to get the epic Anax. Not only that, but I'm going to give you 4 codes to choose from. You can have one of those 4 codes that is going to give you another legendary. That's 2 legendaries. That's a great start to your game. Also, really quick about those legendaries, 2 things to remember: you can only choose one of them, and number 2, once you download the game using my link, again in the description below or by using the QR code, you've got 48 hours to use that code. So choose wisely, choose quickly, and those existing players out there, I've got some resources for you as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Of the 4 codes that I'm going to give you, 2 of them come from the classic tale, Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. I'm going to give you an opportunity to choose between Alice the Wanderer, who is a very cool character, along with Cheshire Cat, another cool character. If you don't want those 2, there's 2 other to choose from. So we've given away now how many legendaries and an epic. That's going to give you a very strong start to the game. Next is the roster. There are over, from what I hear, there are over 800 characters in this game. I mean, this guy here, he's a beginner one, right? You get him right from the very beginning. I think his character model is great, but some of these other characters here, look at this. Look at this. She is very cool. There are games that are coming out now. This game is 7 years old. There are games that are coming out current that don't have the quality of graphics that this game has. All right, so that's number 2. Let's talk about 3. There is so much to do in this game. If you're joining this game just now, and those of you who've been playing for a long time, you know that there is a ton of stuff to do in this game. Not only are you starting out, when you start out, you're going to run through campaign. You're going to run through dungeons. Let me go back to campaigns here really quick. You're going to run through the campaign here on normal, then you're going to go through hard, and then you're going to go through brutal and nightmare. There's a lot to do here and build up. Collect your gear. Gear farming. For those of you who love gear farming and making sure you get the right stats, this game is absolutely for you. You're going to start there. You're going to move into dungeons, which is cool as well, which is going to give you some additional resources that you need in order to build up your teams. So you're going to have fun doing that. Not only that, but you've got clan, right? You've got a clan to join. Once you join a clan, you've got a whole lot of other stuff that pop up. Like, let's go here, clan bosses. Look at this. Let's go take a look at this Demon Lord clan boss right now. I'm going to jump in on this easy one right here and just show you my team. So this is the team I've been playing around with. Let's see, do I have everybody in there? I do. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So as you join clans, it opens up additional content in the game. Not only do you have this boss, but you got 2 other bosses to unlock and try and master as well. You got clan versus clan, which is cool. You get paired up against other clans and you battle it out, completing quests to see who comes out on top. Not only that, but there's faction wars in this game, which is another game mode. You got Doom Tower. There is so much to do in this game. I don't know how anybody would get bored. All right, so this is one of the boss battles. It's very cool. Let's go ahead. We're going to stop this, and we are going to go ahead and pop out and show you something else and another cool reason to start playing this game. Let's go back out here. The other reason here, this is reason number 4, and is the events. So it kind of goes into reason number 3, where there's just so much stuff to do, but there's so many events going on. There's always events happening. So as you get into the game, it's not something that I encourage starting from the very beginning, but as you do stuff, you're going to be just gradually completing and getting rewards from some of the active events. As you move yourself a little bit further into the game, then you're going to pay more and more attention to the different types of events and the rewards that you get from those events. But you got like Classic Arena Takedown here, where you got to win Classic Arena offense battles. You got Champion Chase here. Get champions and take first place in the leaderboard. You can click into here and see what needs to be done. I'll go ahead and click on info. Right here, summon them from shards in the portal, summon them from using fragments, fuse them at the portal. So just getting different champions, and there's different points. If you ever want to know how the scoring works in these types of events, just go into here and scroll down. It's going to tell you the rarity, the points, how many points you get for the rarity of the champion, things like that. So there is a lot to do. This thing is very cool. This is going to get you maxed out at a 6-star champion if you use this on one of your champions. So use those very, very wisely. But there are so many events that gives you so many different types of rewards and resources to help you build your roster. Again, you're never going to get bored. There are so many things left in this game to do. Even if you max campaign out, you've got all the different boss battles, you've got all the different events that come around, you got the different chases and collaborations that happen. It's just really cool stuff. Also, the final one, and I think this is important because when you play a game like this and you have a gacha system, you want to make sure that your time is well spent, right? You want to make sure that as you are summoning heroes, it's not just a waste of time. And that's one thing that I appreciate about Raid, I always have, is that it doesn't matter if you summon a good champion or a bad champion. If you summon a good champion, that's great, fantastic, very excited. And you want to build that champion so that you can put him into the team that you're looking at putting him into. You get him into the team to get that boss just that little bit extra damage so you can get up that leaderboard, right? But if you get a champion that's just bad or someone you don't want, the cool thing is you can use champions to fuel up, to level up the champions that you do want and that you do want to build up. I mean, there are games out there where you summon champions and then you're just stuck with them. You can't do anything with them. Again, that's something I appreciate about this game. Good or bad, there's a use for both, and it helps build your account either way. All right, really quick, before we jump into our summoning session here, just a quick reminder, if you've not played the game yet, if you've not downloaded it, if you want to start a brand new account, you can use my link in the description below or the QR code that you see on your screen. By doing that, you're going to get the legendary Elenaril, and then once you hit level 15, you're going to get the epic Anax. And as promised, I've got 4 codes for you to choose from. Remember, you can only use one of those codes, and you need to use it within 24 hours of downloading the game using my link or QR code. You can get Alice the Wanderer, excellent character, Cheshire Cat, you can get Turvold, and then you can get Razzlevarg. So those are your options. Again, choose wisely, but choose quickly. You got 2 days. And for you existing players out there, I got a code for you that's going to give you some silver, some energy, and some other resources to help you out also. All right, let's go ahead and jump into here. Let's see. Let's do some sacred shards, and then maybe we'll do a 10 pull and see what we get. Let's save the sacred shards for last. Let's do a 10 pull of these ancient shards. We get rares, epics, or legendaries. I'm just going to do a 10 pull out of this. Then we're going to go do some sacred shards, see if I can pull a legendary. Let's see what we get. Come on. All right, well, we got our 10. We got a bunch of rares. So no epics, no legendaries on that one. But we are going to get some with this sacred shard here. Let's go ahead and summon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Let's see, what do we get? Epic, who do we got? Very cool. Deacon Armstrong. What do people think of this guy? Arena Offense, 4.9. Demon Lord, 4.8. Faction Wars. So already, this is going to help me build a team for those game modes. So that's cool. Let's go ahead. Let's do another one. We're going to do 5. So 4 more. See if we get a legendary out of 5. There we go already. Very cool. I don't know. How good is she? I'm excited. It's a legendary. Support, Kreela. What are people looking like? Demon Lord, Faction Wars, Fire Knight. All right, there's some teams that we can go ahead and put her in. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, another epic. Nice. Allure. What do people think of her? Fire Knight's Castle, Faction Wars. I'm building up a good list so far. All right, let's do it again. We got 2 more to pull. Can we get another legendary? All right, we got Stag Knight. Stag Knight, what do people think of him? Faction Wars, Arena Offense, Dragon's Lair. Very nice. Actually, more 4s than some of the other characters. 4.8 Spirit Keep, Void Keep. All right. All right, last one. Last one. Let's see what we get. All right. At least we got 1 legendary in 5 pulls, though. All right. Umatogi. What do people think of her? Campaign locations, Arena Offense, Dragon's Lair, Faction Wars. All right, this is really cool too. I always take a look at this, these reviews, because you got so many players out there that are playing around with the same characters that you're playing around with and are giving their opinion. I think it really helps out. All right, everybody, that is what I had you this time around. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.